Ooh, you are listening to Keith Price's Curtain Call. This is Keith Price for Keith Price's Curtain Call, and we're doing something unheard of again here. First of all, I live for the walking on the street, and you never know who you're going to run into. But I just ran into my friend. If y'all have been listening to any of the Curtain Calls, you know that the first interview that we did in terms of the brand new series was done in honor of two of my friends that were doing a little concert. And now, I have to say, one of my friends is off to London, and he's left his wife here with me, who just happened to standing on the street in Soho because we're taking it on location. Miss Orfeh is here with me, Tony Award nominee Orfeh. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. Isn't this funny running into each other?
I love this.
On my favorite streets.
So we're like standing in the middle of a street of New York because this is the beauty of being able to do your thing on the roll. And it turns out that Miss Orfeh has a gig coming up Sunday, May 1st. She is performing in the A is For big benefit gala. Is it a gala?
I mean, it's a gala.
Over at Feinstein's 54 Below.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing gowns and suits.
But two shows.
Yeah, something like that, I think. Is it two shows?
Yeah, Feinstein's 54 Below, May 1st.
Oh, all right. Well,
so they got to get on the AIS4.org page and figure out what's going on. So you're participating in this event. Tell me about AIS4.
Well, you know, it's this amazing benefit charity for women's rights, their rights to their body and their rights to what they want to choose to do with their bodies. And I think that's something that I really, it's important for everyone to get involved with, but certainly as a female, it's certainly important for me to get involved with. That's just a truck.
That's
that
a truck
went
on
by.
the street. We're keeping it so natural in New York City.
We're giving you realness right now. We're giving you city street realness. But that's what it's about, and I just think it's really, really important. And I love Martha Plimpton for, being the spokesperson for this, and putting this together. And I couldn't say no. Literally, I could not say no.
Wow, I love that. Orfeh with me standing here on the streets of New York City on the Curtain Call, and we're talking to her about the AIS4 big benefit that's happening on Sunday, May 1st, hosted by Miss Martha Plimpton at Feinstein's 54 Below. Go to Feinstein's 54 Below to find out what's happening there, as well as the AIS4.org. Now, for you, this is a really big issue because we were talking earlier when I ran into you, and I had said that I know from having gone to experiences with you and your husband that when you guys got married, that was kind of part of the idea that you weren't going to have children. And so for you were making choices for yourselves to not be parents.
Absolutely.
Is that one of the motivating reasons why you're doing this particular thing, to kind of continue that tradition of people being able to make their choice, whatever it is?
I mean, I think it's important to be able to make your choice, whatever it is. I was very, very lucky to run into the rare man who didn't want to have kids, which is about as rare as finding a dodo bird. You know what I mean? But I mean, imagine if I didn't run into that person and things didn't go according to plan. And I'm very lucky. My body tolerates the birth control pill, and I've been on it since I was 19 years old. Not because I was like running around banging everything in sight. It was, it's just something that was good for my body, or if I got a couple of pimples before my period, or something like that. This is all way too much information. But what if I couldn't access that? What if that was something I was not able to get? What if that was something that was kept from me? And believe me, people try. Yeah. It's just, to me, it's psychotic more than it's even absurd. That who's going to tell me what I'm allowed to do?
Exactly. That's Orfeh with me here, Tony nominee Ms. Orfeh, here for Keith Price's Curtain Call, and we're talking about her big performance moment in the AIS4 show at Feinstein's 54 Below, and we're on the streets of New York City getting in all the flavor. And it's so interesting because when you're talking about this, like this political season that we're in right now, reproductive rights is on the table in terms of conversations that people are having. Again. So for me, what is it that you really wish these candidates would say about reproductive rights to get your support?
Listen, this is just a very easy answer, but I don't want to hear anything. What is it? It shouldn't even, it's a non-issue at this point. Right. We're going to go back to before you and I were born. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, how are we taking, 10 leaps forward and, a building's worth of a slide back.
Right.
I can't even imagine. It just kind of gets me too incensed, but I cannot believe it's a subject we're still having ridiculous debates about.
And, people losing factions of election support because of it.
I know. It makes me sad.
It's really, really sad. But you know what? We're lifting it up because by being involved in this A is for benefit, you are helping being part of the process of getting people to know that the conversation needs to go this way.
I would hope so. But, I'm also someone who doesn't understand why anyone can tell 2 men or 2 women that they can't be married.
Right.
I'm that person. I don't spout my political ideas around because I'm not as, brilliant as other people who can. But
okay, but wait. This is how we know we're going to get in trouble. This is like 1920s because the police are coming to get us here.
Yeah, they are. They're coming around the corner. Here it is. They heard this. They somehow tapped into your little vocal recorder device.
They know. We're trying to change the minds with the AS4.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be the first to go. I have enough targets on my back. It's only going to take one more arrow, and I'm out, kids.
She can only do so much. And we're going to let the truck... Ooh, big fireman. Hey. How you doing? New York's bravest, I bet. How you doing? All right. So now we're going to get this. This is one of those opportunities I love whenever you're going to get a chance to see Orfeh do a number. Because, very busy. This is all the time she's got to drop a number.
Listen, I hope they pick me. This is like, this is the audience saying, this is who I want to sing this song.
Oh, really?
So, I may just be sitting there going, I'm going to nurse my Prosecco for another hour.
Until the second show, when all my friends show up.
And I'm still here down in my little sip left.
Yeah. So, but again, this is really going to be a joyful occasion because there's a lot of really great places. Betty Buckley's supposed to be there.
My old dear friend Betty Buckley.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson's supposed to be coming.
He's in town just special for, just special for this, but he's fact that he's taking time out to do this, clearly, and he's done it before.
Yeah.
I'm the newbie this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently everyone who did it wanted to go back and do it again.
So it's that kind of show, huh? I see, that makes me happy. And again, so at this point now, Orfeh is working this way. She's giving you numbers. She's out. She's auditioning. She's trying to have live people. I have stopped her on the street, y'all. This is how fucking desperate this queen is. Is that Orfeh? Orfeh! Come and talk to me on the street. So this,
and he happened to have his little recording device and his microphone with him.
Because that's how we need to roll now.
Okay, that's how it is. We are equipped at all times.
This is a one-man show, bitch. Got to keep it popping.
Yes.
But look at that. So you're walking down the street. You see Tony Nominee. You just pull out your microphone and have a conversation with her. But how fabulous, though, that because she, along with all of these other big names, are taking part in this wonderful, wonderful conversation as well as benefit. Because I think, the host of the show, your host, Martha Plimpton, there's a big thing about her just last week walking around wearing her dress that just had abortion with hearts. Like it was an abortion heart. Like, I love abortion. That's like, I was like, all right, girl. You know what?
I'm going to arrest myself now.
Wait. So now for me, I'm looking forward to having a conversation with her to ask her, like, what that, like, we get it. We get what you're doing, girl, but damn.
You know what? Sometimes you have to really shock and awe. Like sometimes you have to get radically, you have to be explosive. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that people pay attention. And then whether it's out of anger or whether it's out of sheer curiosity or whether it's the way we do it, then you go, okay, what's going on? What are you going through? What are you talking about? Because I want to know. Because clearly you want me to ask you.
Which,
you see what I'm saying?
When you're walking around the dresses of abortion and hearts. You got to ask a question, right? You
have to ask a question, and she clearly knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, another truck. Look at this. New York realism.
They're coming to get me.
They're coming to get her. Oh, my God. Tony Nominee Orfeh with me on the street locale special.
This is the real street scene.
I love this.
This is really it. This is like serious.
We're not playing.
No.
But again, May 1st, Sunday, Orfeh is going to be at Feinstein's 54 Below.
I have those acid wash jeans on.
Oh, wait, look. Oh, no, she did. Oh, my God. Are those like... Ooh, and then they got the nerve to be tight. No,
Yes, we are giving fashion shade on the street. Bevy Smith would be very proud of
Yes,
us
she
right
would.
now. Yes,
Ooh.
I love me some Bevy Smith.
what is? Oh my!
I don't know. I'm going to pretend I
Yeah.
never saw that
Because you can't unsee
I
it.
need a shower.
You can't unsee it. See, this is what the realism. This is what you miss when you're not in New York City seeing Orfeh singing on stage. You get fashion commentary on the street. Oh my God! So, Miss Orfeh, so we have this going on right now for you. Your husband, we were just talking a little bit earlier, her husband, two-time Tony nominee, Andy Carl.
Yes, Mr. Carl is in London. He is across the pond. I will be going to visit him in the coming months, and he's killing it, man. He is killing it, and I could not be happier. And he's embarking on this new musical, this grand musical with the guys that did Matilda, Tim Minchin and Matthew Warchus. I can't imagine. You just have to kind of I don't know what you have to do to ruin that.
You know what? The way that you get it is by being a cool, talented person, which is what your husband is,
Yes.
and which is what you are as well.
Thank you.
So for him to even have the gig is fierce.
Yeah.
So that's great. But what about you? What do I have to look forward to from you? Because again, you can get Orfeh's CD. What do you want from me?
Indeed.
Wherever you can get your music, Amazon. Look, we're sitting on people's steps. Amazon
they're very
and CD Baby and Barnes and Nobles,
iTunes.
iTunes.
The link to purchase my music is all over. My Twitter, my Instagram. It's a click away. Really.
official_Orfeh.
Yes.
And all of those, right?
No, in Instagram it's just @Orfeh.
Oh, okay.
Because someone stole official_Orfeh. Whatever.
Crazy people in this world, I'm telling you, needless to say.
Yes.
So you can find Orfeh anywhere. And as of course, if you're going to be in New York, Sunday, May 1st, go to AIS4.org to find out more about their upcoming thing. Go to Feinsteins54below.com to find out more about the show itself there so you can purchase your tickets.
Yeah, hurry, because I think the tickets, there aren't many left.
There's
and
not
it's,
many left,
what?
yeah. So this is the time for you to get your asses downtown and then come and help support an organization that is helping support what I think is a conversation that we don't need to be having anymore, right?
I agree with you. That was really my point. Yeah.
So, again, Ms. Orfeh, thank you for stopping on the streets of Manhattan.
Thank you for having your mobile equipment.
Because this bitch is ghetto, honey.
Have your equipment hanging on you like a fancy crossbody bag, honey. I can't.
Because, you know what? Bitch got to get her interviews where she can get them, okay?
Thank you
I love
so
it.
much. Thank
So-
you for supporting and talking about it.
This is
I'm
great.
happy to have what kismet.
Yeah,
Kismet.
this is
Hello.
kismet. So, again, go to AIS4.org before the police come. This was, oh my God, I think it's aerial police were going
They've got
down.
strobe lights on us. They're coming.
Just coming to get us. But again, it is, look, it's getting louder. I may have to cut this out. You know what? No, you got to keep it real. That's what people want, the realism. So
It doesn't get more real.
It doesn't get more real than this. But again, go to Orfeh. What's your www.orfeh.com, as well as Feinsteins54below.com and AIS4.org to find out more information about what's going on with all of these folks. And keep listening. I'll try to. Who knows? I might shake down in the middle of a street in Manhattan.
You're going to run into around the corner on West Broadway. Who knows?
Because that's how we do it. All right. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm giving you a little bit of what do you want from me right now with Miss Orfeh as we leave. So you can make sure to get her music, too. How you doing? All right. And we are out.
What do you want from me?